Well, looky what I have here, Dad. Yeah, Dad, 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 Dad. Clearly, you have new brain cells upside your head. Because if it wasn't, face it, Dad, face it. The only way you beat me is because you took a cheap shot. Yeah. And the fact that you cater to these idiots, you just never fail to disappoint me. And speaking of disappointment, how does it feel? How does it feel knowing that D&D, Deuces and Diamonds, took over WrestlePalooza? How does it feel knowing that Deuces and Diamonds still hold some gold around their waist? And more importantly, how does it feel knowing that your boy, Sean, never showed up for my match? Therefore, I'm still your current reigning ECW television champion. And you know why I'm still the ECW television champion? Besides the fact that my opponent is an ignoramus and didn't show up. It's because of one man. One man. The Director of Chaos, Monster Messiah. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be as good as I am today. I mean, hell. Who do you think trained my ass when I was gone for 29 days? Who do you think trained my ass when I was in a downward spiral? And more importantly, who do you think was training my ass while the rest of Deuces and Diamonds was laying out people left and right? You know, Dad, how does it feel knowing that your own daughter, is the reason why you don't have your title around your waist anymore? I mean, yes, and that win over me, that wasn't a win. That was a fluke. A fluke. F-L-U-K-E. That spells fluke. Which is what you are. A fluke. Face it. You took shortcuts your entire career, Daddy dearest. Just like at Spring Stampede, not only am I going to end your meaningless career, nah, I'm going to make sure you never, and I mean never, walk again. First I'm going to start off slow. First, I'm going to break all 10 of your fingers. Then, I'm going to break your toes. Then, I will break your arms. And finally, I will break both of your kneecaps. Face it, You will learn, just like every one of those pathetic, moronic fans. Yeah, the pipe bombers my ass. They don't get it. I used them. I used them. And you know what? I'm glad I used them. Because, let me make one thing perfectly clear. Me and this rule system don't get along. I mean, you have no idea who I am, do you? I mean, look. Hey, the other Juices and Diamonds guy, we're Juices and Diamonds. We do what we want, to whoever we want, whenever we want. And you know what? I tried playing by the rules for the last 22 months. That didn't get me anywhere. So from now on, I'm playing by my own rules. I'm playing by the rules of Bully J. That means I can do whatever I want, whenever I want, to whoever I want. I will use whatever weapon I want, because quite frankly, I'm Bully J, and I don't really give a damn what the fans think. Since obviously cheese graters and chainsaws are banned, not gonna stop me from using anything else I can get my hands on. Face it, steel chairs, not my style. Ladders, still not quite my style yet. Tables, nah. I like stuff that will make you bleed. Forks, sure, if we were gonna eat dinner in the middle of a match, go right ahead, but no. No. I'm doing what I want when I want to, whatever I want, so I'll use whatever I want. And, dear old dad, daddy. Let me make one thing perfectly clear. You are going to be responsible for what happens to the roster. You screwed me out of the ECW World Heavyweight Championship match. The match I had in my back pocket. I was inches away from winning it. And what do? You screw me over. Then again, you're a coward. You roll me up from behind until you take a fluke victory. Then you decide that you get involved in a match that you're not even a part of? No. No way in hell. Never. No way. No. Not gonna happen. Shouldn't have happened. You see, I don't know what your problem is, Dad, but this whole little conspiracy you have against me and Deuces and Diamonds isn't going to work. And the only smart thing that came out of your mouth was last week on SmackDown when you said you had a feeling me and your daughter Samara were part of Deuces and Diamonds. Congratulations, Dad. You graduated from being an idiot to an ignoramus. Let's see. No. Anyway. You better pray. You better pray. No, actually, no. I hope you have a good medical insurance. Because you're going to need it. You are going to need it. See, I always, and I mean always, find a way to outsmart the system. And again, I like to thank my trainer, the DOC, the Director of Chaos, Monster Messiah, because him and I, We've had this planned for the last year or so. We were just waiting for the right time for it to come full circle. And it did. So again, I'm the last guy you ever want to fuck with, Dad. I really am. As long as I have this ECW television championship around my shoulder, and the Deuces and Diamonds with me, we're gonna be champs. I'm gonna be a champ for a very, very, very long time. You get it? You got it? Too bad. I don't care. And you heard me. You heard me at the pay-per-view. You want your ECW... You want your title back? You want your ECW FTW championship back? Then you better make the right decision. Hand over your rights as an owner. No. I don't even want you to do that. I want you to step down from the board. I want you to go out to the ring and publicly announce that you're stepping down from the board and that the new owner of WWE Attitude is my wife. The new owners of Attitude are my wife and the president of Deuces and Diamonds, Bully J. Your 48 hours is almost up. I suggest you make the right decision. Because if you don't, things aren't going to be pretty around here. I can guarantee it. You don't, somebody, and I don't care who, but somebody will be leaving the arena on a stretcher. Their fate is in your hands, Dad. And if you don't like it, and the fans don't like it, then why don't you just make like the wind and blow me? Because I promise. I promise. From now on, from this moment on, everybody, and I do mean everybody, will know who we are. We're Deuces. Not only will they know who we are, but they know they'll know who I am. I am the president of Deuces and Diamonds, Bully J, and I still have the ECW Television Championship. You all may proceed to kiss my ass.